All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a lot that we have to discuss today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a lot that we have to discuss today. I just wanted to say, yo, good morning. What's up? Can y'all hear me? I just want to make sure if y'all can hear me. Let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me. We are live. Yes, we are live. It is 5:54 a.m. on the West Coast, and we are here. And let's no we have to get started on this trial. I was talking with someone last night, and I said to my friend, I was like, Diddy gonna get off? Diddy gonna get off? The prosecutors haven't proved their case. Well, I was wrong. There's some key components that we're gonna share in this video. We're gonna go to Cassie mom. What she shared. I'm gonna read some stuff to you all that Diddy have already broken the law and what they're gonna get Diddy on. Number one, when Cassie mom was testifying, Cassie mom wired Diddy $20,000 so the video won't come out of her getting in with Diddy, with Cassie daughter getting in with Diddy. I mean, Cassie mama paid Diddy $20,000 because he said he was going to release a tape of Cassie getting it in with him. So with that being said, the prosecutor brought her on the stand, and then they said asked for the defense. The defense did not say anything, did not testify to say, hey, we're going to ask her some questions about this whole ordeal. And right then and there, that just proving that it was bribery, that he forced a bribe, that this woman had to pay $20,000 because I'm just being real honest with y'all. It did not look good at all for. It did not look good at all for Diddy, that he forced a payment, and it's like extortion. It's like really forcing that family just to pay $20,000 and then taking out a loan. So he's definitely going to be on. And another thing that I heard, and he sent it back to her because he didn't want to be proven guilty. Like, oh my gosh, this is illegal, because it's illegal to say, hey, Tasha, I got this video of you, pay me $20,000 or I'm going to release it. You can't do that. That is plain on illegal. I want to read some stuff to y'all, and I know it's early because I know y'all going to just definitely get into it. And make sure y'all share the live. Give me a second. I want to read some stuff whenever that blow up. But Diddy have committed so many crimes. Number one, flying in escorts. That's right in there. That is sex trafficking. I didn't learn this until like the R. Kelly stuff, that you cannot fly people in to have sex with them, that they can get you for sex trafficking. I didn't know that at first, because I'm like, what? You really did, like, that really can happen? Like, really? It was like, yeah, you really can get yourself in trouble, and you can go down as sex trafficking. You can't do that at all, because they can definitely get you for that. That being said, definitely you can't do that. So when I was watching this Diddy trial, a lot of people is just talking about the freak offs. Yes, it is freaky, but it's also demonic. And let me tell you why. When you having a freak off and you telling people to take their clothes off, do these freaky things, people getting beat, it's definitely demonic. And when I was talking to my friend last night, she was saying, like, sex is supposed to be between husband and wife. And a lot of people use sex as a weapon, and they get so involved with it and they get so addicted to it. So I'm going to read something to y'all NPR on NPR.com or NPR.org. Sean Diddy Combs, Cassie Ventura mother and former best friend, testified. Two people close to the singer, Cassie, testified in federal court that Sean Combs this week. Montera's mom, Regina Montera, and her former best friend, Carrie Morgan, both told the court that they saw Montera nearly 11 years relationship with Combs. Prosecutors allege that Combs wielded his power across the music and entertainment industry to control Montera's personal and professional life. They say he frequently beat the singer and coerced her into highly orchestrated, drug-fueled sexual performance involving male escort. Combs allegedly filmed the encounters and blackmailed Montero with the footage. The hip-hop mogul faces charges of sex trafficking, transportation for prostitutes, and racketeering conspiracy. And that's why a lot of people not understanding that not only is he being charged with racketeering conspiracy, he's being charged with transportation for prostitution, and charges of sex trafficking. Combs' defense attorney admitted that the violence in the relationship, the violence in the relationship, but they said Combs did not traffic or coerce Ventura into anything. During the testimony last week, Cassie Ventura told the court that in December 2011, she and Combs were on a break and she was seeing the rapper Kid Cudi. Combs allegedly become enraged when he found out that Ventura testified Combs kicked her in the back and threatened to release sexually explicit videos of her. Combs also allegedly threatened to have associates physically harm Ventura and Kid Cudi while they were traveling out of the country. Ventura testified that she wrote up an email detailing this evidence, detailing Combs' threats, and sent it to her mom and one of their employees. She then flew home to spend the holidays with her family. On Tuesday, May 20th, Ventura's mother took this witness stand, and she confirmed that she received the email that her daughter testified that Combs demanded money from her family. He was going to need $20,000 to recoup the money he spent on Cassie because he was angry she was dating Kid Cudi, Ventura said. Regina Ventura told the court that she and her husband took out, this is Cassie's mom, took out a home equity loan in order to pay Combs. She testified that she received an email instructions from Combs' bookkeeper, this is Diddy employee, on how to wire the money to a Bad Boy Entertainment account, and she complied. Quote, "I was scared for my daughter's safety," she said. Within 4 to 5 days, the money was returned to Regina Ventura's bank account. She said she never communicated with Combs about the $20,000. During her testimony, Regina said that her daughter confided in her about Combs' physical abuse for the first time in December 2011. She testified that she took photos, which were shown to the jury, of the bruises of her daughter's bodies that resulted from Combs' violence. Combs' defense team did not cross-examine Regina Ventura, citing no further questions at the end of her testimony. The reason why the defense did not ask Cassie's mom no questions is because they couldn't. This woman showed receipts of Diddy requesting a payment or threatening Cassie that he was going to release a video if no money was given to Diddy. This is also show the enterprise that he had forced his employees to do criminal acts, and all for Diddy addiction, of being addicted to drugs, being addicted to sex, being addicted to beating on women. Now, this is something that a lot of people don't talk about. Where did Diddy learn all this stuff? Or like more oil, red light. I personally believe, I was talking to my friend last night, I personally believe that Diddy witnessed his mother doing a freak off with baby oil when he was a child. I do believe that Diddy witnessed that his daughter with the videos, his mom doing something with the freak off, and also doing with the freak off with her friends, stuff like he witnessed this as a child, and that stuck in his brain since he was a child all the way up to he was an adult, of seeing these freak offs. And I'm just being honest with you all. A lot of times when you witness something as a child, you been introduced to sex so early, you take this and you grow up to become a man, and then you do the same thing, because a lot of people got to understand what made him say the baby oil. Well, why oil? My friend told me last night, she said it seems to me that he was replaying a 70s porno flick of when you have red lights, when you have baby oil, and he witnessed his mom, because you got to understand his mother pretty much raised him in a whorehouse. I'm gonna say it again. Diddy mother pretty much raised Diddy in a whorehouse. And he saw that and implanted in his brain. And when he got older, he still said, okay, I'm gonna still do the baby oil. Okay, I'm gonna still do the red light. I'm gonna still do all these things. And then when you have that, that just showed that Diddy showed to the public that he is just this obsessed person with sex. So he learned that, I believe, in his childhood. And this is something that I tell a lot of times: when you are a child and you're introduced to evil things, sometimes you adapt and you take the evil thing, you take it to a whole new level. Even though Diddy family was in his life, they wasn't good people, especially his mom. His dad had got shot and killed. His mom was into all that type of stuff. So when you were into these type of situations, it's sad, and I'm just keeping my point on there, because his mom introduced him to these things. His mom introduced us to these things, and I'm just being real honest with you. When you being introduced to things at an early age, you adapt and you do this as a grown man. Now, do I believe Diddy gonna go to prison? Yes. Now, something else I learned yesterday, that when he get found guilty, the government can seize his assets. They can seize his $400 million enterprise, that they can take the money and seize it, and it will go to the government. If that happened, his children would be left with nothing. They would pretty much have to go get jobs. Now, his daughter said that his daughter was saying that they don't want to go to college. I definitely need to reach out to them and say, hey, sisters, y'all definitely better go to college, get a degree, go to a career, because your dad, your dad look like he's going to be guilty. He look like he won't be going home. Another thing I found out, that the prosecutors told Diddy, and I learned this from my friend last night, that they called Diddy up and said, hey, comes to New York, you will not be, you know what I'm saying, you would go in front of the judge, he would give you bail. Comes to New York, they was gonna, we're just gonna do this, you're gonna get bail, don't worry about it. So he went to New York with guns, and a lot of people don't understand, when you cannot go to New York with unregistered firearms. In New York, that law in New York is so strict that you cannot use firearms without you having the proper license. I would tell you, it was a YouTuber and a food reviewer, Chime Time. He went to New York in the airport with a gun. And they said, well, you can't bring this to New York because you don't have the permit. So he was arrested and he was charged. Now with Diddy, because he was an addict, he's not thinking like, oh, I shouldn't be carrying these firearms. No, you got to have the firearms registered your name, and you got to have a permit. So you cannot be up there saying bringing firearms without it not being registered. So I'm just giving my whole idea with this, and I'm just telling people, when you're doing this and you're involved with all these criminal acts, it is a strong possibility that you can go down. Yes, guns and more oil. Now, the oil thing is, he learned it from his childhood. He learned it from his childhood, and that what made him do the oil stuff. Did you hear that Gina isn't going to show up for court this morning? I did not hear that but if she's subpoenaed by the prosecutor, she have to show up or she's going to get arrested. And I know today, Kid Cudi gonna show up for court, and so we're gonna be on the lookout for that. Kid Cudi gonna be showing up for court, I think today. Do anybody? What time is it in New York now? What time is it in New York? Let me see the time, because it's 6 o'clock now. They should be in court. They should be in court by now. So court just started. And now I'm going to talk about Carrie Morgan. This is the uh, uh, Cassie friend. Carrie Morgan took the stand, and she told the court that she and Cassie Montero met while they were both working as models in 2001. Upon graduating from high school, they moved in together in Manhattan. Morgan said that once Cassie began dating Combs, she often saw her friend being yelled at, talked down to, and criticized by her boyfriend. She lost her confidence big time. Morgan said she lost her spark. Morgan said she witnessed Combs slapped or pushed Cassie several times throughout the relationship, and described the two specific instances of violence that she stood out above the rest. The first allegedly took place at Combs' home in Los Angeles, where Morgan said she saw Combs push and hit Montero. She said two friends then fled Combs' house and hide under the next door neighbor's front steps while Combs and his security searched for them. Morgan testified that the second incident that took place in Jamaica in 2013, where they were on a group vacation, she said while Cassie was under the bathroom, that Combs became angry and she was taking too long and set out to find her. Morgan then allegedly heard screams and ran to the hall to find Combs dragging Cassie outside by her hair. And outside, she allegedly managed to get up, and Combs then pushed her onto the ground. When she was hit her head on bricks, Morgan testified she believed that Cassie was knocked out, but her friend later ran into the woods barefooted. Morgan said that when she found Cassie, the two hid in a ditch for what felt like hours while Combs searched the property for them. During cross-examination, Combs' defense team, attorney Mark, and Morgan about jealousy, infidelity, drug use, and Combs' relationship with Cassie, he showed photos of Morgan, Cassie, and Combs attending parties and events like Burning Man, a week-long festival that went to together several times, emphasized whether this was a fun period for Morgan and Cassie. Morgan responded that she and Cassie did have good times, and throughout the time, Cassie and Combs, but that she often felt her friend was better off leaving the relationship. So in this situation, Morgan definitely was one of the friends that got hit. Now let me go to this paragraph. Morgan also said she was one of Cassie's only friends who was not associated or employee of Combs. She testified that she cut all ties with Cassie in 2018 after Combs choked and hit Morgan on the head with a wooden hanger in Montero apartment. During cross-examination, defense attorney doubled down on how the friendship fell apart. "I draw the line at physical abuse," Morgan told the court. Morgan said she suffered dizziness, vomiting, concussion following the alleged assault. She went to urgent care clinic for treatment. She hired a lawyer to reach out to Combs in anticipation of a lawsuit, but ultimately she did not file one. After a month of assault, Cassie and Montero allegedly gave Morgan $30,000 to sign a non-disclosure agreement, and they did not speak again. During the cross-examination, Morgan said she believed Combs made the payment. The money did not come from her. Morgan told the court she was in between. Earlier in the week, the singer Don Richard, and the written hangers is definitely heavy. Earlier in the week, the singer Don Richard, who was a pending civil lawsuit against Combs, testified that she also witnessed that Combs hit and choked and punched, dragged Montero by the hair multiple times, Richard worked with Combs from 2004 to 2011, first as a member of the group Danny Kane, which debuted on Combs' reality show Making the Band. Now, with her testimony, seeing all this abuse is frightening. Seeing him with guns, seeing him beat her and all this type of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that Cassie went to as a person that was young and she wanted a career. She wanted to be a superstar. She wanted to be up to level like a Beyonce or Ashanti or any of her counterparts. But she was in a situation where she was being beat and being turned into a whole sex slave. This situation should teach people in here that you got to be careful who you date because you never know what kind of person he is. And then you also have to be careful dating someone that do drugs, because if they do drugs, they're going to force you to do drugs. And you're going to wind up being coping with it, and you're going to wind up becoming an addict. And then when the psychiatrist or when the therapist or the counselor, they would start testifying, they were talking about trauma bonding. Now, when you have a person with the trauma bonding, you literally do stuff. You send texts. This is the whole abuser, to make them feel comfortable, to make them feel like it's going to be okay, to make them feel like this is what you have to do. And when you have people that's doing all that stuff, yeah, they do all that stuff, and they'll say, "Hey, why are you why are you doing this type of stuff to Cassie?" Because a lot of times Diddy is an abuser. And when you have somebody that's an abuser, there's nothing that you can do to stop it. This is a person that abused women that have been doing this stuff for years. Whew. Have been doing this stuff for years. Now, do y'all think Diddy gonna go down for this? I think Diddy gonna go down for this. I think he's gonna be guilty on some of the charges. Either it's gonna be Either it's gonna be the racketeering, the sex trafficking, yes. Definitely. Definitely gonna be guilty. Now the question will be, how many years he gonna serve? We shall see. We shall see. But he definitely gonna be guilty. Because he did all that stuff. And I'm just being real. When you get involved with these evil people, and then Diddy thought, oh man, I'm gonna get away with it. He's a whole addict now. He cracking open the Bible. Now he want to get spiritual. Now he want to get in, oh, I love the Lord. Now, no, Trump, I don't think Trump will pardon him. I don't think Trump will pardon him. Diddy did not do enough to support Trump. He wasn't a golfer buddy of Trump. He did not donate no money to Trump. Diddy was a whole Democrat. Diddy was talking against some of Trump's friends. I don't think Trump will pardon him. Now, if Diddy was like involved with Trump, donating to his campaign, campaigning for him, helping his friends to get more billions, what messed Diddy up with the Trump pardon is that he wasn't an ally of Trump. Diddy was an ally of the Democrats. He did a whole campaign, a vote or die campaign, and all that. So no, I don't think that he's gonna pardon him. Well, okay, he said he don't have anyone testify on his behalf. Like, where's his friend? I said a lot. Well, right now we're hearing from the prosecutors. Once the prosecutor rests, then the defense will be able to call their own witnesses and to question them. So maybe people will be able to testify on his behalf. But you got to understand, I was talking to my friend last night about this, and she was saying Diddy was very mean. So when you're mean, he probably would. He was very mean. So we don't know how many people will testify on his behalf because Diddy was mean. Yes, but we are definitely when I tell you that when Diddy came up and when he did all this stuff, he going down. And when I was like, what? When I was talking to my friend last, she said, Wiley, the feds, once he's guilty, they can seize his assets. And I'm like, whoa. So you mean to tell me his children could literally be in the poorhouse? Because mind you, his children don't have any talent. They release music that did not go anywhere. It did not become number one. So his kids don't have no talent. The only one that probably will make it is Quincy because he can act. Because he been acting and some stuff. But Diddy did, and that's not Diddy child. And then another thing my friend was telling me, and y'all gotta believe that, she said that he probably did something to Quincy. Or probably fantasized of doing something with Quincy. Because Quincy is not his child. You got to watch these people that love that demonic sex and all that stuff. So you got to really, really watch that. You have to really watch that. Yeah, the kids better go to school and get a regular job. They better. Y'all, I'm outside trying to record this video, and these bugs are out here today. I don't know why all these bugs at. I'm like, I didn't even know Vegas had all these bugs like this. Yes. Praise the Lord. Oh, and it's so good to see you, St. James, in here. It's so good to see you. I love watching your content because you be talking about the church stuff. They got to do something because the case is going all the money going to the. And then I've heard that Diddy is working with a former person that used to work with the Department of Justice that is almost like a Department of Justice expert that formerly worked for, that's working with Diddy and trying to advise him, being like an advisor. But Diddy should have took the deal that they offered him. Diddy should have took the deal, and now that he didn't, they're really going to cause him to get a lengthy prison sentence. He should have took the deal. And all the kids, they better get jobs. They better get jobs. Because it's no need. They better get jobs because when you doing all that type of stuff, they better get a job. They said, is Stevie J his boyfriend? Well, Stevie J definitely is loyal to Diddy. Now, Stevie J might testify. He might testify or give some good stuff for Diddy. But I don't know what the defense will be. We shall see. We shall see. But I'm tuned in. I'm trying to see any other. Let me check my phone and see if any other updates that I can tell y'all. Because I know they in court now. So I don't understand how some of the kids that just eat off their parents like they expect to be that way till they die. Well, that's just how they was raised. He raised them like that to live off him. He didn't raise his kids like to get jobs and stuff like that. He raised them to live off Diddy. That's how Diddy raised them. and it's nothing that you can say that's different from it. That's how he raised them. Okay, let me download X. Give me a second. Let me download X on my other phone. Give me a second. Let me download X and see. Because Itty City Press, that's how I'm going to read their tweets. Is it because somebody else had said that they tweet live from the court? I want to know how they get to have their phone in the courtroom. Cap, wait till they get Cabrera Clark on the stand. I don't know if she is Lauren London's sister. Really? Well, she gonna be testifying for the prosecutors. I'm trying to download this X app on my other phone. It's only 7 people allowed to tweet, and he's the main one. I want to know how he was able to do that. Probably because they're media. Okay, let me see. Let me log in. Let's see if I can. Ooh, these bugs. Okay, it's working. Okay, let me follow. What's their Twitter? Is any inner city press? Okay. Give me a second. Hold on. Okay. Okay, let me see. Let me see what they said on here. Okay, there's no tweets in here yet. So let me subscribe so I get the live updates. Okay. You know what, KLE? Because a lot of people be saying, like, you're saying that Lauren London was very close to Diddy as well. She had to know what he was doing. A lot of them knew. But what can they do? Oh, excuse me. My allergies acted up. A lot of them knew. But what in the world, what can you say or what can you do? Because a lot of them know. A lot of them know. But just nothing you can do to stop it. Because when you get involved with Diddy, and nothing you can do. But she was best friends with Cassie. I really feel for Cassie for what she went through and all that time. But Diddy gonna at the end, Cassie's gonna get her last laugh. At the end, Cassie's gonna get her last laugh. Oh, that's a good point. The what's the name of the lady that got shot in the face by Diddy? Has she testified yet? She haven't testified. I don't think they will let her testify because I don't know if it's relevant to the case, and she probably won't be testifying. Okay, so he did. Oh, so wait. He did. He have some stuff here. So Sean Combs, Kid Cudi today after the cross. Okay, they said here the jet flight. This is the government. The jet flight to Las Vegas. Hold on, let me see, cause they just got some tweets up here. Hold on. The jet flight to Las Vegas. What was the layout of the jet? Hold on. What was this? Who was testifying? Okay, this is a cross of Dr. Hughes. That's like what was the layout of the jet? 4 chairs, a partial view over the right shoulder. When you witness violence by Mr. Combs and Montero, why? This is Kaplan. Why didn't you intervene? My career. What long relationship of Mr. Combs were you afraid of? George Kaplan. Kaplan said Cassie, Kim, Gina. The government asked, who was Kim, mother of his children? Cassie, girlfriend. Gina, another girlfriend. Okay, so they is tweeting some stuff here. This is his assistant testifying. Okay. Okay, I wait till you get some juicy stuff. Okay, what? They have already started. Have already started. Okay. And this, ooh, and these assistants, child, when I was reading what the assistants had to do, get the baby oil, set the room up, roll up, get the snacks, get the drugs and all that. This is not looking good for Diddy at all. Let me see. Yeah, Diddy is over it. Like, he did all this stuff. The only thing that Diddy should have did was to transfer some funds, put some money in his family name, put some trust up. If I was him, that's crazy. That's crazy. He's going down. And he can't blame nobody but himself. It's not like he can blame Biggie. He can't blame Tupac. He can't blame Suge Knight. This is all Diddy did all this stuff to himself. Diddy did it to himself. So let me do another poll real quick before I get up out of here. Let me see. Hold on, let me do that over again. Let me do this. And it feels so good out now. Well, you can't watch the trial. You can go to Tasha, because I just subscribed to them. If you have an X account, Any City Press is live tweeting on about what's going on because it's not televised. But you can go to Any City Press and you can see what's going on. Oh, we got some more questions. After the last glass breaking, what did Mr. Combs do? He came forward. Cassie stayed in the back. He asked me to get the creams to conceal the bruises on her face. Oh. How did you pay for it? A corporate credit card. Look at this racketeering using stuff to this criminal enterprise. Why did you leave Combs Enterprise? I didn't think I should be covering things up, like buying witch hazel. Also, my father had prostate cancer. The United States said any other violence, he threw things at Gina in the entryway of the main home on Star is. That's what I just read. Wow. This is something. This is something. The Star Island house. Okay. Thank you. Y'all bear with me, child. I'm trying to fight these bugs and talk to y'all here. We doing this. This the homeless edition. I'm talking about Diddy. There's bugs everywhere. Yes, it's beautiful out here, and the birds are chirping. It feels really good. It's not as hot. Yes. So I'm waiting to see if he tweeted. Let me see if he tweeted some more. Cause Tasha be on it. What was he throwing? Green apples. How hard? Very hard. Later, I took the medicine bag into the room. Mr. Combs wanted me to leave quickly. Then what? I heard Gina at the gate and a male voice too. Security. Well, he threw apples at Gina? What? He threw apples at Gina? Oh my gosh. What the world? That the tweet you want me to read? Hard apples. Let me read that again. What was he throwing? Green apples. How hard? Very hard. Later, I took the medicine bag into the room. Mr. Combs wanted me to leave quickly. Then what? I heard Gina at the gate and male voices. Who? Security. And Gina still love that man. What? OMG. I was waiting on Sue. Hold on, y'all. We doing live tweeting. Let me see if he tweeted some more. And I gotta leave because in about 20 minutes I gotta get ready for my doctor's appointment. So I'm just about to see if he tweeted some more stuff before I get up out of here. Yes. It's not looking good for Diddy because, like, them assistants, like, when you have all these ex-employees, they probably would have had his back, be like, oh, they ain't see that. They could have lied for Diddy, but Diddy didn't treat Diddy was mean. He treated his staff like trash. That's what you got to treat people right because you never know when you're going to need them. You got to treat people right. I'm going to read that tweet again. What was he throwing? Green apples. How hard? Very hard. Later, I took the medicine bag into the room. Then where I heard Jenna at the gate and a male voice is who? The security. This is good. He going down, down, down. Thank y'all so much. We got 30 people watching. Oh, it's late in here. Hey, 30 people. Hey, y'all. And 32 likes. So thank you. Now we got 33 likes. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much for watching the show. Thank you. They liked today. Okay, we got another tweet here. Give me a second. When you left, what did you do? I collected myself, then went to work for integrated marketing firm. What? Try to get all these tweets there. See if I mess up there. Yeah, Diddy going down. Diddy is going down. Hey, what's up, y'all? I know that man probably don't eat green apples anymore, okay? Hey, chat. Hey, Rosie. How you doing? We up early. If y'all, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all watch the replay. We are here covering this Diddy trial. We are reading these live tweets. You definitely read these live tweets. Because Inner City Press definitely got the tea. I'm going to go back. Let me see if he tweeted some more. a minute. Where is it at? Oh, now it won't let me go on there. And then they doing a cross-examination. Come on. Wait a minute. Why is it not letting me go to my ex? Oh, yeah. I hope the kids stay out of that too. At least the twins. Definitely. Hold on. Let me turn my phone on and off. Nigga, now, let me restart my phone. Give me a second, y'all. Because this now want to freeze up on me. Okay. Let me see if it'll let me do it now. Okay. Give me a second. I want to read that. Come on. Why this phone? Anything that's free gonna act up. Thank you, Saint. Thank you, Saint James. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm trying to report on this. Okay, when you left, what did you do to collect myself? Then went to work for integrated marketing firm. Okay, then this is cross examination. This is Combs' lawyer asking the Diddy assistant, why did you go to work for Combs Enterprise? And the assistant said he was an incredible entrepreneur. I have learned from him. What did Brian do as a COO? Ensuring profitability of each unit. And a lot of people will want to work with Diddy because Diddy definitely is, or had a public perception that he was this rich, easygoing guy, like to party some. That's what he gave off. I see why people don't like to sit back here. All these bugs and stuff like that. Lord. It's everywhere. I ain't got no bug spray. Okay. Let me see if he tweeted some more. Check this. Okay. waiting on the tweets. I'm like, hurry up and tweet. I'm refreshing this like it's crazy. I was an employee when Revoke TV launched, and then they asked the Combs lawyer, asked them, tell me about it. We were on the 6th floor of 1710 Broadway. Everyone was there. It was Montanian or Multurous. I hope I said it right. Diversity was important to Mr. Combs, specifically for African Americans. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, because I'm keep refreshing and everything. But I definitely will keep y'all updated on today, and I'm going to go live later on today. Later on today, because I'll be trying to go live in the room, but then I have a roommate in the room, and I have to wait till like he wake up and leave the room so I can chit chat with y'all about it. Yes, this was fun. Thank you. And I had got up super early for this, but I said, hey, let me get up. And let me get up and chit chat with y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see if I got 10 more minutes. Let me see if he tweeted something else. Let me say, okay, I don't see nothing else. He tweeted. Oh, wow. I'm trying to let me see if he tweeted something else. Let's see. All right, y'all. Yeah, me too. I hate how he have some of these twin tweets pinned. It ain't reading right. Because you have to like scroll down. I thought I was the only one that noticed that. I don't like how it's been set up either. Yes. Well, okay, y'all. I will be back later on. Y'all be blessed. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. And I'll be back with some more Diddy news. Thank you, Tasha.